Whoa, what on earth have I just dropped £100 on? Drum roll please. It's only Samsung's brand new S Pen Creator Edition, designed for artists like myself. Samsung calls this the most tilt-sensitive S Pen yet, and though it does seem to have better sensitivity due to its new pen tip design, is it really worth the price tag? Welcome to my channel, my name is Bruce, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my personal experience with this new Samsung S Pen, but before I do demonstrate it, let's see what's inside the box. As you slide the box, you're greeted with a white pen and very minimal documentation tucked away. It also comes with 2 nib replacements if needed and a rubber tool to remove the pen, which I've noticed a lot of others have not really been able to figure out how to use correctly. All you gotta do is plunge. The S Pen Creator Edition is supported on all Samsung devices that support S Pen technology, except the Z Fold, as they have their own type of stylus. I'll be testing and using it on my Tab S8 Plus to see how well it performs. I did do an unboxing of the Tab S8 Ultra earlier here if you're interested. On first handling, it feels very similar to Apple's Pencil, and it even feels similar whilst drawing on the screen surface. It is slightly longer than the original S Pen and weighs 10.6 grams. This does mean though that it won't fit in any existing cases that you may have. Thankfully, in my case, it's a small price to pay because I do actually prefer the feel of this pen. I like that it's thicker, it's easier to hold. It does rock a matte body surface for extra grip and is a lot more comfortable to hold, especially whilst working on longer projects. Brownie points included because it is also IPX4, water resistant. There is one minimal button on the side of the S Pen that sits flush and has a firm click. It also may be customizable depending on what app you use. The S Pen Creator Edition does not require a battery, so there's no having to remember to charge it. However, that also does mean that there's no Bluetooth functionality here. In my case, again, this is not a deal breaker because this is essentially for me to do my digital drawings, painting, things like that, and maybe some note taking. I'm not looking to do gestures like with the original S Pen. The actual pen does have a flat side, which aligns the magnets very nicely, and it's very easy to mount and unmount. S Pens use Wacom EMR technology, which is my preferred type of drawing technology. As a long-term user of Wacom, I really like their pen tech. One of the most notable changes here are to do with the pen tip itself, which is now plastic and larger than the original S Pen, which is what gives us the added tilt recognition. Though, you may notice that it's a little bit more, you hear more sound when you write or draw directly on the screen now because it's a plastic tip hitting a glass screen. There's more sort of sound feedback. I do know that if you buy a matte screen protector, that will eliminate it and it will give you a little bit more tooth to work with directly on the screen. I don't actually mind the plastic feel because I did have an iPad once, and this is very similar to working with the iPad, and I don't mind that plasticky feel. I think you get used to it, to be honest. So this is a low latency supported pen and has a pen pressure sensitivity of 4096 with palm rejection. It also supports the enhanced tilt recognition. You can get tilt recognition with the original S Pen as well. However, the biggest advantage to choosing this S Pen over the original is the tilt recognition, which simulates a more natural drawing angle, especially if you're used to shading pencils. There are of course pens you can choose which are third party, but personally I like to have everything matching. I'm a bit of a brand. Yes, you can buy a Wacom pencil, you can buy other things. I can link them all in the description anyway. I like this pen because it is Samsung. Samsung have built it, so it's Samsung based on my Samsung tablet. I've got my phone, everything. If I'm gonna get a proper decent tablet, proper top of the range tablet one day, it'll have to be the 27-inch Wacom, which is like 3.5 grand. It's way out of my budget right now. So in the meantime, I've bought myself a tablet, I've bought myself an S Pen Creator Edition. That allows me freedom to create away from the desk, away from the home, and it also feels a bit more natural because it's like opening up an art book, and then you just get creating, and then you've got the touch input directly on the tablet too. But when it comes to doing Photoshop and After Effects and like video editing, I love using the proper tablets at home. The proper, like, archaic big tablets. So is this actually worth spending £100 on? Personally, it's quite expensive for what it is. As an amateur digital artist, I definitely prefer using this to interact with creating my art. The original S Pen, I've always felt, can feel a bit cramped. You can sort of get a little bit of pain here and there, especially while doing art for much longer. And it just feels like flowy. Because it's also longer as well, it can also, where I like to paint sometimes, I like to be able to, you know, it's just more natural. If you've liked this video, please like, please subscribe, and please share. Also, let me know in the comments below if you're going to be buying the S Pen Creator Edition. I'm really eager to hear if anyone else is interested in this product. On this channel, it basically revolves around me mainly having to buy my own products. So I do my own research and then I do my own testing. And that's how I come up with my conclusions. If you're interested, the artwork that I've been doing on my tablet is from an artist called The Broken Puppet. He's on YouTube. I would highly recommend checking out his channel. He is superbly amazing at what he does. The amount of tattoo tutorial drawings I've learnt through that man is amazing. I'm not really sure if he's posting much now because the last video upload was 2 years ago. You may be able to find him somewhere else, TikTok or something like that. But yeah, I strictly still go to his YouTube channel because the guy's a genius. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!